So what else do we have here? We have, oh my gosh, this is our other story of the day. Hilarious. So IKEA, this is the Juneteenth disaster from IKEA. They anger their black employees with a Juneteenth menu consisting of fried chicken, collard greens, and watermelon. So, and this was bound to happen, okay? Because like I said, the only people that really claim to know how black people feel just don't even know black people. So this was bound to happen with all this, like, critical race theory and people trying to be, it ends up coming off racist. Like, it ends up coming off very racist. It's always the best intentions. Like, I'm sure they were really, it's probably just some like 22-year-old, whoever that probably, grew up in a good neighborhood, and she works at IKEA. I mean, it's IKEA. Okay, they don't, like, are you kidding me? It's fried chicken, collard greens, and watermelons. So this was, they said that this was supposed to honor and preserve black Americans. Okay, their initial menu also featured mac and cheese and collard greens. That was their initial menu, and they said, look, black people don't just eat mac and cheese and collard greens. They got to eat something else. What do black people eat? They're probably sitting here in IKEA in a meeting being like, what do black people eat? Oh my gosh. They didn't even know. They went with mac and cheese and collard greens. And then they were like, watermelon and chicken. And then they added watermelon and chicken to the menu, and somehow that was supposed to, they were like, we got it. They're all high-fiving each other whoosh, in the IKEA back room. So the employee said the move caused a lot of people to be upset and added that people actually wanted to quit. People were not coming back to work, quote unquote, after this. And somebody came out to the report and said, you cannot say serving watermelon on Juneteenth is a soul food menu when you don't even know the history. They used to feed slaves watermelon during slave time, one employee explained. So some employees snapped on this. There was people probably freaking out about this, okay? After the menu started circulating, 33 people reportedly called out from work, prompting the unidentified store manager to send an internal email shortly apologizing for the menu. So this is just one person scratching their head trying to figure out what do black people eat. This is what they came up with. This is the guy upstairs in the manager. This is the manager's office, okay? So now think of who all these guys at the upstairs at these news organizations. I mean, they are just as out of touch. These people are so out of touch with people, okay? And these people claim to know how minorities feel, and they're just so out of touch that they end up coming off as racist, okay? The person came out and said, I truly apologize if the menu came off as subjective. The apology read, it was created with the best of intentions by a few of our coworkers who believed they were representing their culture and tradition with these foods of celebration. Foods of celebration. Watermelon, collard greens. I can't believe they didn't. Of course they don't know black people, because I'm thinking cornbread. Where's the cornbread? I'm cool with fried chicken and cornbread and watermelon. Are you kidding me? I'd feel honored myself, really. But they didn't have the cornbread, so that's how you know they're out of touch. If they had cornbread there, it'd be fine. People would be like, whatever, he's got some cornbread, what? Okay. So, these foods of celebration. The manager, who reportedly didn't work with black employees, surprise, surprise, to set up the menu, said she changed the menu later. She. Okay, so they didn't even identify who this was until they finally dropped the hint. She changed the menu later, adding collard greens. Cornbread, I guess they did add cornbread, mashed potatoes, and meatloaf. I don't see what's wrong with that, really. Okay, they got it with the meatloaf. They probably didn't even have to add the meatloaf or the mashed potatoes. They probably could have just added cornbread and people would be happy, like I said. So, none of the co-workers who sat down to create the menu, nobody was black, one employee told WGCL TV. It's not a good look when you don't include black people in your effort to celebrate black culture. It really isn't. It's not a good look. But these people swear they know what people think. So they swear they know, it's just employees countered the claim, noting that she only pushed it off by a day as it still featured fried chicken, mac and cheese, and collard greens. Gosh, gall, she says. Well, I mean, she didn't say gall. I kind of added that, but that's kind of what I figured she would say.